evening in India. Thank you so much to the panelists to be with us. Thank you for the organizers to have, after a first fantastic but heavy day with so many presentations already, to have it made possible that we have this roundtable that allows us to present also the opportunities for the Indian students to go to Europe with the support at European Union level. We will start the session with the presentation of what we can call our flagship program to bring Indian students and students from around the world to Europe with to Erasmus+. And for this, nobody else than Adrienne Veil, our policy officer of the Director General of Education and Culture in Brussels, can do that. Unfortunately, he could not be with us lively, but it's almost as if, because he has done a fantastic presentation, recorded a fantastic presentation for us. Adrian, thank you for all your help throughout the year in bringing Indian students to Europe, and that your presentation tonight is again a demonstration of that. The floor is yours.
Well, welcome students from India. I hope you are having an enjoyable and informative time at the European Higher Education Fair, the virtual higher education fair that's being organized in India at the moment. My name is Adrian Veal. I work for the European Commission, which is the EU's operational arm in Brussels. I work in International Cooperation Unit, so I oversee what we do for international cooperation in the education sector. I'm very glad that my colleagues in India have organized this higher education fair. We want to do what we can to show you as much information to guide you through the information that is available about higher education in all European countries. So we encourage you to take a look at the exhibitors today, at the wide range of countries, the wide range of programs that are offered throughout Europe. So consider perhaps countries that you might not have heard of or that you might not be familiar with, alongside the other countries that you may know quite a lot about already. We'd advise you to really think about the other countries that maybe you haven't come across up to now. What I'm here to talk about is the opportunities that the European Union itself offers under our Erasmus Plus program. Erasmus Plus is a huge program for to support education as well as training, youth and sport. Particularly in the higher education sector, it has a very strong international dimension. So it supports projects, but it also supports what we call mobility, scholarships from India to Europe, from Europe to India. So this international cooperation is a key part of the new program which we just launched in 2021. And I'm here to talk about the two main types of opportunities that are available from Erasmus+. So Erasmus+ International is based on partnerships between these blue countries, so European countries, the EU and a few other European countries, with all countries worldwide, including India. What you might notice, the sharper-eyed among you might have noticed that the UK is no longer one of these European countries which Erasmus Plus supports. So there will be in the new program no new partnerships for mobility between India and the UK. But again, there's lots of other opportunities to look at when you're here at the fair. So we're talking about two types of opportunity. Short-term scholarships, where the course that you are following in India has a partnership with a European university, and then you can go to that university. The other opportunity is a joint program offered by Erasmus Mundus with study in different countries in an integrated joint program. So together, both of these opportunities offer what we think the whole of Europe offers, a unique learning experience. You have either a joint degree or recognition of your study abroad. You get a good knowledge of Europe and the countries within Europe, as well as its higher education system. But I think an important aspect is this intercultural experience that you have, which is recognized by teachers, by employers as a very important part of your overall education. International credit mobility is a short-term study. So your university will have an agreement with the European University, and it will offer to some of its students the chance to go to that university to study their bachelor's, their master's, some doctoral candidates, and it also has these opportunities for staff. And the reason we call it credit mobility is that you come back to India with credits that you've earned during your studies in Europe, and those credits count towards your degree back in India. A reminder, this is only possible if your university has one of these agreements with a European university. So the best place to investigate these is with your own university's international office. See which agreements it has with European universities and which study programs are open for this Erasmus Plus mobility. You might also make a little bit of advertising for international credit mobility with your international relations office. Say, this is an opportunity, why don't we do it? It's always worth a try. The other type of mobility is a scholarship to follow an entire joint master's program. So this is a full program at master level. It offers scholarships to cover the entire period, your travel and accommodation, and there are about 150 of these programs that you can choose from in all sorts of areas, in humanities, in hard sciences, in life sciences. Here's some examples just on the screen. What is important about these courses is that they are offered by a consortium. There are 3, 4, perhaps more universities in this consortium, and they jointly offer the program. So you will study in 2, 3, possibly 4 different countries during your 2-year program. You will receive a joint degree or a multiple degree from the universities you've studied in, and so it's a mini Erasmus experience in itself. You study it in different countries. You learn a lot from the teachers in those different countries, but you're also part of an international cohort, a group of students who, and you learn a lot from the students, their different outlook on their area of study, from their experience, from their country. So how do you apply this? It doesn't matter what university you are affiliated from, in which university you've graduated from. Anyone can apply to these joint masters, and now is the time to do it. The end of the year, the last quarter of the year, is the time to apply for programs that are starting in September 2022, which is the next starting period. You apply direct to the course. There is a catalogue of these courses on our Erasmus Plus website. And you have to put together an application that sells yourself. I mean, don't be afraid of explaining why you're the right person to do this course, why you are qualified, and why it's in your game plan to benefit from this course. So all the information you need to do to apply is available on the website of the individual program. And just a question, there is no age limit to these scholarships. We welcome people who have some work experience under their belt. It's something for recent graduates, but it's also something for graduates who are returning to the world of academia after some work experience. So, as I said, look at all the information you'll need is available on the website. Check these things. You'll need to look at eligibility, what you've done in your bachelor's or previous work experience, language abilities. 90% is in English, but some courses may have programs in other languages, particularly French, German, Spanish. And look at the administrative documents you'll need and the deadlines. I mean, it goes without saying, but don't forget. If you are successful, you will have to prepare visa requests. So all this information, you'll be given great guidance by these master's programs. So that's something that the application procedure is not made easier, but it's made clearer by these different programs. So I hope that's been a useful introduction to the opportunities available under Erasmus+. Go on the Erasmus+ website of the European Union for more information about that. You'll find links in the Higher Education Fair website. And I'd encourage you to go round the exhibitors at the fair today and to get a good picture of not only what the EU can offer you, but what the different European countries have on offer. So enjoy the fair and good luck with your future studies.